Today's April 1st, 2022. April Fools. Today's Friday. We had 0 days to expiration day. Today, I bring you guys another trade of the day review. And let me tell you guys, this morning we had a killer morning on the desk at Riverwalk. Me and Adam Guff printed this morning off shorts. I'm going to show you guys my overall thinking, how I got the trades, and how I played it play by play. All right, and let's just get right into it. Keep it brief and keep it moving. It's a Friday. I want to enjoy my weekend. So I traded today AMD, NVDA, and Tesla all to the downside. Overall market, pretty weak. Relatively weak. I'd say relatively weak. We have some green stocks, but overall market's pretty weak. We had economic data get released this morning. Unemployment dipped about 3.5%. We added about like 430,000 jobs. The news wasn't crazy. It was something as expected. So the news was pretty strong as far as that. But as far as the whole market, we opened up pretty weak on Friday. So that's what we had in mind. We was probably going to be entering shorts, and I had a couple levels to the downside as well as the upside, but my intuition and my feeling knew that we was probably going to open up pretty weak this morning. So let's get right into our first trade. We got AMD. I have AMD, NVIDIA, and Tesla, and I have the QQQ. This is the tech sector. So let's just get into it right with AMD. Keep it on the main chart so you guys can see it play by play. All right, so here we have AMD chart on the 5-minute chart. I had this box here because I was going to look to see if we did break out to the upside. I was going to take rejections off this zone. If we look back to previously, this whole zone is just straight red. You see, I was just going to take it into supply. And so AMD never opened up to the upside and didn't have momentum. We rejected the 200 right away. So I knew that we was probably going to be pushing to the floor. We also had a death cross on the hourly and on a 4-hour chart. You can see here, actually, let me go to the 1-hour chart. So right here, we can see the 50-day break the 200-day moving average, and this right here is a death cross. This is a bearish pattern. So with that in mind, me and Talk Options with trading, we first entered on my first entry below pre-market lows. A strategy you guys can learn is taking calls or puts above pre-market highs or below pre-market lows. That's a good strategy, of course, with other things with conviction behind it, but that's a good strategy to learn a break of pre-market lows or break of pre-market highs. So we saw that pre-market lows was about at 109.81. So on the break of 109.82, we entered shorts. I entered 109 puts. I had a level at 109, and that was my main level, as you can see yesterday's low here. I wanted to ideally enter with size if we were able to cross 109. That's why I entered lightly below the pre-market low. I didn't know if we were going to bounce here. I didn't think we were going to bounce, but you never know. So just have to make sure not that much risk is on the table, especially on a Friday with 0 days to expiration date. So we approached the 109 level. I was already printing about like 25-30% from the break of 109.80, and I entered even with more size on 109 on the break of 109. We broke 109 with massive volume, almost matching the volume stick before that, and we broke 109, pushing all the way to the floor of like 107. Lowest actually of the day is 107.01. So this trade was a 100% return. It was an amazing trade. Below 109, we got it pushed all the way down to 107.01 for a great trade. Pre-market low and a break of support at 109. That's AMD trade. I also want to talk briefly about my NVIDIA trade. Same spill with NVIDIA. I had a couple supports levels drawn. This 270 level, if we go on to the 1 hour chart, this 270 level is a support area where this was bought up. So I wanted a break of 270. If we got a break of 270, we were to break to possibly 267 or 265. This is its next area of demand. So me and Adam Guff entered on the break of 270, and we rode that for about 30-40%. And I sold about touching the 200 day. If we go back to the 5-minute chart, we can see we came down and we bounced right off of a support level, off of a pivot point. Great trade off of NVIDIA. I also caught like 50% out of NVIDIA as well. And I also traded Tesla below this 1070 level, about pre-market lows. Actually, now that I look at it, pre-market lows was 1068. I accidentally entered a little bit earlier, hence the reason why when it was breaking 1070, I was wondering why it wasn't really dropping below. I didn't realize that there was another support level just below it, and these are the reason why we have these long wicks here. But yeah, I got about 30% as well on NVIDIA. I got 1070 puts and we pushed about to 1068. So I scalped NVIDIA and I took my profit really quick just because I already got about 102% out of AMD and like 50% out of NVIDIA. And today's 0 days to expiration date. So I just wanted to keep my day moving, keep it flowing, and get out and get in and get out. This was my Friday's trade of the day reviews. I hope you guys enjoyed. Definitely research on your own and do your own due diligence on pre-market low and high break strategy. You can definitely add that to your arsenal. Anyways, this week was pretty great week, and as far as the market, not overall, but personally was great for me. I will catch you guys on Sunday for Sunday night watch list. I will be back. I will post my Sunday night watch list here. I will review it. I will go over the plays by play, my overall thinking, and what we're looking on for next week, as well as we'll go over some earnings. Thank you for listening. I appreciate you. God bless you. Have a good one. Peace.